Hello guys, my name is Andrei, welcome back. Today I'd like to introduce component that I created for Streamlit. It's called Invoice annotation component, and it's based on drawable canvas component actually. And what it does, it helps to annotate such type of documents like invoices or receipts. With this component you could either verify if existing annotation that you get from OCR, for example, is correct, or you could create new annotations by yourself by drawing rectangles on top of the document and then assigning labels, values, saving this data to a JSON, and then you could reuse this data to train a model to help to extract data from the documents. So let's see how it works. Let's jump to my screen. First of all, this is the GitHub repo. I'll post URL below the video. This is the component itself. You can install it from pip, like that. Pip installs Streamlit Sparrow labeling. You could clone this repo if you want, and you could switch to run it in development mode, or you could run it in from the compiled code. But if you want to debug it or add changes, then you would want to go to the here to this folder, to the init script, change it to true, then you go and build it, and then you can run it. And over here I got the instructions. I think yeah, for the development you need to install the dependencies, and then you run npm run start and run the Python side, and then you'll be able to change it, to change the things if you would like to. So this is the component itself, and there's another repo over here, Sparrow. Sparrow is my open source solution for document data extraction that I'm working on, and Sparrow UI model is using the Streamlit component for annotations, and you could go into this code and you could see example how the component is being used in actual application, and this should give you ideas how to use my Streamlit document annotation component in your own sorry, in your own applications too. Okay, so let's see how it works. This is Sparrow. We get menu over here. We go to data annotation, and this screen loads the component. Then we got also a list of all the annotations that that exist in this document. They are listed in this dynamic form. We can go and switch between annotations. Like I could select this one for one. There's also option to upload your own file and then annotate that file if you would like to. And yeah, let's do a couple of annotations over here. And obviously you may have already annotation data from OCR coming, and then you could load this data on top of the image using this component, and then you could do a check if this OCR annotated data is correct, is valid. Maybe you need to do some changes. Maybe you would like to adjust the sizings, or maybe label is not correctly assigned, and so on and so on. So over here, to create your first annotation, we as this help information over here suggests that we should uncheck this option, and this would allow us to draw annotations. So I can draw it over here for 59,000, for example, and then I can draw one more here, and let's say I could draw one more over here. So now we got annotations. Then now, so we could assign labels now. So I could select this guy, and the value is this one, and the label is item. Then I could select 59,000. 9,000. This one is item price, and 100 This one is also item price. What we could do here as well is, let's say I would like to, I could also move over here, and I could say that this is now is another value, and example, it's a subtotal. Right, then we can save and if you go to the source code over here, we'll see data saved in JSON format. We got coordinates, and we got values and labels, and you can use this data afterwards. If you build your own data set, you can use this data to train the model to be able to extract data from the documents, like a layout LM model or donut or whatever. As I mentioned, that it might be that you would have this annotation data coming from OCR or from another system, and you just would like to review this data. This is possible as well. You could load it into the component, and as soon as you would open the document, then this document would be loaded with predefined data, that annotated data that from OCR, for example. Then you don't need to draw the rectangles yourself. Then you could just, for example, select the option, and if you see that it's maybe wrong value was extracted, or by someone else wrong label was assigned, you could reassign them and save, for example. And also from UI, you would be able to download JSON to your own environment, so and use it as you would like to. Okay, so now let's see quickly the Python script. So the Python script, the way how we are using this component is pretty straightforward. Component is installed from pip, the one that I saw you, the one that you saw before, and then it's imported from Streamlit Sparrow labeling. And if I scroll down over here, this is the place where a component is being used, and we're using image rescale, and this is supply original sizing for the image, height and width, and also we supply available canvas width, which is calculated based on total width available in your browser. And then original image is rescaled either to be bigger or smaller based on available browser space. And later all the coordinates for the annotations are being recalculated to be adjusted to be wider or more narrow depending how image is displayed. So this all of this happens automatically. Okay, so thanks for watching, and this was a quick introduction into my Sparrow document annotation component. You saw how it works, how you can draw rectangles, create annotations, then you could assign select annotation, assign values and labels. You could also move those rectangles, adjust sizing and so on, do different kind of things. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.